Which creation area is your boogeyman under the bed? October 1st, 2013. Dear ones, perhaps you are confused or angry. The past few weeks, numerous channeled sources energized you to create big. You tried, and perhaps failed. Your capabilities to create in a specific area may be limited because your old age perceptions have permeated your physical, emotional or spiritual creation powers. This deep old age fear is likely tied to your self-worth. Your earth self denied your true power for so many eons, you now struggle to acknowledge that you are as valuable and skilled as anyone. In previous earth lives you were probably extremely powerful in the physical, spiritual or emotional arena you are deeply fearful of now. You withhold that knowledge from yourself, fearing that you will repeat whatever filled you with shame or worthlessness in that power arena. It is time to introduce the you of now to that shameful peace. Each of you reading this has a strength or area of expertise you are quite comfortable with. Healing, spiritual, is extremely easy, but physical creation, finances, seems beyond your grasp. Maybe finances are not an issue, but you dream of dimension hopping and you cannot. Or you are comfortable with all sorts of earth entities, but cannot create your desired loving relationship. You now wish to expand your expertise, for indeed that is the new earth. All who wish to be comfortable in all three realms will be physical, spiritual and emotional. This fearful element has most likely been painful for you for several lifetimes. It is the boogeyman under your bed that you do not dare even think about. You have cleared for months, so you believe you have nothing to clear or cleanse. Such is not the case. If you tried to create a romantic relationship to no avail in the past few weeks, you need to address the issue or issues blocking that joy. And the same is true for physical or spiritual creation blocks. You are angry that we did not tell you this before drumming up your creation hopes. If we had, you would not have believed us. Some have trouble believing us now. You cannot imagine that you allowed such a large piece of your being to go unnoticed. It is about perception. Perhaps that piece did not stop your joy in other areas, or perhaps it did. It does not matter, for until you tested it for yourself, you would have never looked under your fear bed. And so it is that you easily create in your areas of expertise, but not in the areas that you have hidden from yourself for perhaps eons. It is time to forgive yourself and welcome that part of your being into your totality. Most of you cleansed and cleaned all areas of your being, but you did so gingerly with your greatest fear. Perhaps allowing you to create a bit in that area. Maybe you allowed yourself to channel, but not heal, or to create a job, but not one that introduced financial comfort. You allowed a small piece of that totality in, but not enough for big creations. The boogeyman under your bed is the area in which you lack self-worth. You would not have exposed that piece without a need to do so. Limiting your new earth life and actions has finally allowed you to review that, and to fully know that shame or lack of self-worth happened in a different time, with different perceptions, a different knowledge base and in a different age. You are no longer of the old age. Karma no longer applies. You are wiser and different from who you were when the incidents happened. You did what was right for you, there are no mistakes and never have been. You are not wrong, merely testing something that was important at that time. Perhaps you wish to explore old age power in great depth. And so you did. But the very thought of that type of power is abhorrent to you now. Different times, different person. It is the same as accepting guilt for breaking your mother's vase as an infant. Hindsight will tell you that your mother should have put the object higher or stored it away. She did not, and you, as an infant, broke it. Are you a bad or guilty entity in that example? Or merely an infant exploring everything within reach as infants have always done? And so it is for those actions or thoughts that have you stymied now. You did what you needed to do, either to fulfill your life explorations or to help someone explore theirs. End of story. You are no more responsible for that piece than is an infant exploring its surroundings. We have told you that you are responsible for your actions. And so you are and always have been. but the actions or feelings you are now ashamed or fearful of happened in a different age and in different circumstances. You were an infant exploring as required for growth in that age, now you are an adult. Your boogeyman under the bed is no different than an infant grabbing any object within reach without any intent other than exploration. But if you were to purposefully break your mother's vase today, your intent and the results would be different. The old age and related karma is gone, your slate is clean. Do not allow your old age fears to limit your being now. You are not terrible, guilty, bad or any similar word. You merely explored what you wanted to explore in that time. You are exploring different issues now, and are a great deal more mature. Allow yourself to interact with that fear, to address the fear limiting you in any way. You will know the area of that fear by what you are unable to create now. Perhaps you wish to ask on paper, what fear is hidden under my bed and why? Or visualize. Or do whatever feels most comfortable to bring that fearful piece into a dialogue. Ask that piece what it learned, and then forgive it. Send the results, feelings, fears back to the universes in love, for that piece was extremely helpful when it was first introduced. And then, ask your higher self, inner being, heart, how best to incorporate that segment or segments of your being into your current totality. You are not bad. That piece is not bad. You are now merely expanding your inner community and creation skills in love and open communications. So be it. Amen. Channeled by Brenda Hoffman. www.lifetapestrycreations.com